Hey, Joe. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yep, sorry, I was listening to make sure that the audio was going through on the stream. Yes, the title of the game of the stream is parentheses spoilers. Let's play Dragon Quest 1. So, if they look at the title of the stream, it clearly says spoilers. So, all right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer of Stormer Mia Plays, and let's play Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D Remake. Now, technically, it's Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake, but we're just going to be playing Dragon Quest 1 for now. You'll notice the video will have spoiler tags in it because of rules that are currently in place, so that's why that is there. Let's go ahead and jump straight in, because they have all sorts of different rules with this, like you're not just sitting there and listening to the music. So we're going to load up Dragon Quest 1. We're going to venture forth, create a new adventure log in the first slot. And of course there's only one name we can go for this, because it is the only character in the game. We're going to play as Storm. Now normally I don't play as Storm for games like this. I'll name my characters something different. Like so for Dragon Quest 2, I haven't decided what I'm going to do for names yet. But for the original Dragon Quest 1 where you play as a single character, let's play as Storm. I'm happy with the name Storm, yes. What language do you want your characters to speak in? English, please. Do you want to display location of your current objective on the map? Yes. Select difficulty mode. We're going to go with Dragon Quest. Alright, let's do it. I got a pop-up about it on email. There was a Reddit thing about it.
Hero, can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked.
It is, but there's some new story stuff added. Most of it is for Dragon Quest 2, though.
It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please. You must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
And there's our character, Storm. He is a descendant of Mia. We don't know how many generations it was ago, but Mia is his ancestor. Now, who Mia had children with is another question, but, you know, let's not get into that. Well, I have 3 male characters in that. I have Aegil, I've got Jay, and I have Ganweir, so it could be any of those 3. 'Tis not, I can yet fight. But we find ourselves surrounded. Captain, all is surely lost. We cannot permit it to be. For shall we fall, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our king and our kith and kin? Bing, bing, bing. And just wiped out the entire first rank of enemies with a single slash. Whoa, thou art here to aid us? There's only one woman here, so. We are in thy debt, stranger. Hast thou not come to our aid, we might well have perished. There's no tutorials in this game. Indeed, to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. Aw, shucks, guys. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journey thou somewhere? Zounds, thou art of the line of mighty Erdrick? The hero of legend, hence thou prowess with a blade. And a voice heard in a dream did truly tell thee to make for Tantagil? Nonsense! Such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue, thou addresseth our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. 'Tis the very least we can do. Sure. Behold, yonder lieth fair Tantagel. And beyond it, that accursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon who did appear as if from nowhere, to lead the fiends against us. It's Zoma's Citadel, but it's not called Zoma's Citadel in this game. The Dragonlord. There's a lot of story stuff here before we actually get to actual gameplay. Tantagel looks better than it did when this world was a world of darkness. We shall go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed majesty, Lorik the 7th. Is it? No, 17th, sorry. No, is that 16? 16. Will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we only have this man's word that he's indeed a scion of the legendary hero. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength of arms is enough. Tantagel, nay, our entire world, hath need of such warriors as he. She's not happy. Ah, but forgive me, stranger, I had not yet asked of thee thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives? Well, my name is Storm.
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Erdrick,
Then
sorry.
thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
I should. We have an entire stream where we did that.
But of course thou dost. Even babes in arms know the tale by heart. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the heroes' bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick?
Yes.
Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself.
You give me Grand Vizier
Though
vibes.
we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes, Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
We receive 120 gold items and some useful items and put them in my bag. Okay, so let me see. So first things first, we need to turn the music down. Oh wow, you can actually turn on treasure chests and turn on secret spots. Yes, actually, I'm gonna turn those on. Okay. We're gonna turn running into a toggle. I'm gonna turn text display speed to... I'm gonna keep that on normal because I don't want it moving too fast because then I can't read it. Ultra confirm button. No, I'm fine with that as it is. Battle speed, let's set that to ultra fast though. Actions which target enemy vulnerabilities will be indicated on the action selection menu. Choose whether or not to automatically move the cursor to the character's last selected command during battle. That'll make things a little bit faster, yeah. Sure, let's turn that on. Okay, so there is some free items that I got because I pre-ordered the game. I'm trying to remember how to get those. I don't remember. I got them pretty early when I was playing through it yesterday. Because I did some experimentation just to make sure I knew what I was doing for today. Because I didn't know if they had changed things up like completely or not, so I wanted to make sure I was familiar enough with it before I started playing. Ooh, we got a Seed of Agility. Now, since we only have the one character, we can use all of these on our main character. Without any kind of worries. Yeah, I guess that's a question. I'm going to think about what I want to do for Dragon Quest II party. You've got 4 characters, 2 guys and 2 girls. So I'm not sure what I would want to name everybody. Probably should think about that. But we've got a while to go before we get to that point. I want to say I heard that this game is like 10 hours long or something like that. It's not very long because, you know, the original Dragon Quest I wasn't very long. Was there no, okay, I thought that was a investigation point for a second. It may be somewhere in town, too, where I get it. Whoopsie. Yeah, you still want to go into people's houses and walk up to things and check them out. See, like, I found a rabbit's tail, which increases my luck, so we'll want to equip that. They possess a bucket that belonged to the hero of legend. I don't recall us using a bucket, but you know, that's it's been a hot minute since we did Dragon Quest III. 53 gold coins. Let's see, there's an item shop. There's a place that's all locked up. We can't go in there right now. Pretty much every barrel has something inside of it, so it's been worth checking every barrel and jar that you see. Like in the last game, it was kind of hit or miss whether they would have everything. In this one, if you see one, it pretty much has something in it. Saving, this is where we can save the game. I want to say it's you that I need to talk to. No. Yeah, you see I've got 4 hours and 33 minutes into the game and got to level 18 yesterday. Somewhere in this town, I think, is the starting set. Somewhere in town I found a pair of boxer shorts, but I can't remember where that was. And it's actually better than the leather armor you start with, which I find hilarious. Oh, so how's One Piece going, Joe? Inru cry? How did he make him cry? Yeah, that's not gonna work out well for him. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, he did do that. Yeah. Wait, what? What's going on here? I didn't read what she said. What's going on? Why am I leading her? Where am I leading her? Okay. Now I can go back and read what she said and see what she wants me to do. That's what I get for clicking through it. What? Oh, she's just gonna follow me around because... Apparently because my character's handsome. Always butts with you, isn't it? At least you're not that guy from Acquisitions Incorporated C-Team who collected models of butts. Only the finest of postures. Okay, I don't remember how to get the item kits. Oh, like the ones who... Oh, yeah. And they killed him. Forgot about the bank. Oh, here it is. This is where the items are. Take the trouble-free travel kit. And we'll take the Marvelous Makeover Kit, which gives us the dog suit, which, believe it or not, is actually an incredibly good suit of armor. I only just, like, right at the end of my play session yesterday found something better than it. It's 53 defense. The downside is, I think you can see what the downside is. I'm now a dog. Alright, lady, time to bamoosh. Alright, so let's go ahead and use those items I just picked up. So, Seed of Strength. Seed of Defense. Seed of Agility. Seed of Life, give us more hit points. Seed of Magic, give us more MP. Alright. So now, what we want to do is, you can see where the first location is, the Shrine of Erdrick. We also have the Range Shrine, which is over here, but we're not supposed to go there just yet. Let's see. First things first, I want to go to that secret spot over there near the hollow. Oh, also the glowing spot. Well, so that's the way the story works. So you can play 1, 2, then 3, which is fine. But in story-wise, Dragon Quest 3 happens before Dragon Quest 1 and 2. It's a prequel. Yes, that's correct. So in the original game, you know, you were following the path of your ancestor, the hero Erdrick, but no one knew anything about them. And then in Dragon Quest 3, you actually played as the hero Erdrick. Yeah, there are some like references and stuff to things that happen in 1 and 2 in 3, so I think that's why they released them in that order. We're level 3! Woo! Shooting up the ranks. And we got the heal spell. Also, I'm very excited to show off something that they added, and it's in 3 now too, but it was added to 3 way too late for it to be useful to my stream series. Grab this sparkling spot. ghost is defeated. And because of my strength getting boosted by leveling up and the strength seeds, I'm also killing them in one shot. Level 4, and I got the Sizz spell. Sizz lets me burn an entire line of enemies, so I can hit an entire group of enemies instead of having to like hit them individually. Yeah, that's correct. So like, for example, I can do spells, Sizz, and take out both the she slimes. It's random. It's usually whichever one has the least hit points. Medicinal herbs. Seed of Strength. Up to 38 strength. Now, one thing I do plan to do is, it'll be a Sunday stream, not a Friday stream, but when I do Dragon Quest 11, I'm going to do all the side stuff that they added with the S edition, which includes all of like the old-timey missions and stuff. So we're just going to go through everything. Yeah, you have to buy the S version in order to get access to it. Yeah, I did too, but I got it on Xbox, not on PlayStation. So my PlayStation version's still the original version that I got when the game first came out. What? I have a PlayStation 5, and we play on PlayStation 5 all the time. Not like Dragon Quest is an online game. Storm reach level 5. Now, if the Dragon Quest MMO came to PlayStation, I would grab it there, even though you probably wouldn't play it with me. A rival for what? Like playing like turn-based games and stuff? Oh. Yeah, that's never going to happen. I'm so far behind on trophies and stuff, it's not even like a fair competition. What? Yeah, but I'm not gonna catch up on trophies that fast. Like, even as long as you're in One Piece, it's not gonna be enough time for me to actually catch up on trophies. We don't need a room. We just leveled up, so. It's a pouch of musk. 83 gold coins. And a seed of stamina. Stamina allows us to get more hit points. Yes. Lately they have been kind of hard, because we're taking a lot of damage from the side quests and stuff. I don't feel like we're strong for the side quests, if that makes sense. Like, so previously the side quests, like, I had felt like, you know, stronger afterwards. With these, I guess, you know, well, we did just level up to level 7, but so I guess I should probably hold off saying anything until we try to fight at level 7, because, you know, I think this area, like, this route was made for level 6, right? So yeah, so I might be better now, but like we've been struggling kind of hard with these fights. Yeah, that would be better probably because, like, for example, when we were doing all those fights at the stockade, like, we were worn down so fast. Well, how many fights are going to be at this outpost before I say keep it for now? No, we've only done one for the outpost, I think. Or maybe two. No, I think we beat the stockade and then did the first fight on the way to the outpost, I think. Okay. Okay, then we're fine for this side quest, just in future ones. Because we're getting ready to do those two completely fresh, so I think we'll be fine. And I'll actually have Fireball, because I'm taking Lyn with me. Not having Lyn with me was definitely a problem in that fight where there was like that horde of enemies coming at us, and I didn't have a good AoE, because, you know, the enemies don't line up to hit them with Fireball. Or with Lightning Bolt, usually, so. We did. Also, we have a likely band evader restricted. Oh, you banned them already. Okay. It's kind of like how the dinosaur fight was. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely supposed to have been deadly, but no, we did not. With Birdie's high damage and how much damage my ranger can output when he actually fucking hits. Yeah, when you first were like, yeah, take a false life, I'm like, that does, or fiendish vigor, I'm like, that doesn't sound like it's gonna be very useful for the character who gets temporary HP every time somebody dies. Which is funny because it's a fiendish vigor, so you think it would be good for a fiendish warlock, but. But it's, yeah. That's only, it's only handy for a Fiendish Warlock before they get their first feature, because their first feature is the one that gives them the temporary HP. Like, Fiendish Vigor is what, a D4 temporary HP every turn? The false eye spell's a D4 though, isn't it? That's what it used to be, I thought. Or is that heroism? Like, alright. Staying on top of statuses. Accessing items in battle. You have to put them in your inventory. Speaking of, I should probably give myself some more medicinal herbs. Let's do 3. You know, why do I even need to do that when I only have the one character? I don't understand, but... Oh, hey look, it's a normal adventuring party. A mage, a priest, a warrior, and a hero. Priest in training. Pew, at last we arrive at Erdrick Hollow, 'twas no easy feat to reach it. Our onward journey will be little easier, I fear. The hero's grave lieth in the cavern's deepest reaches, or so legends tell. Let us forget this folly and return homeward. We barely made it this far in one piece. Do we really mean to dive headlong into further danger? Come, friends, now is not the time to lose heart. Together there is no hardship we might not overcome. Aye, gird up thy loins. Here is where our adventure truly begins. The maid's like, I don't have loins. Well, she has different kind of loins. You don't gird up female loins. Thou art a warrior, it seemeth. Seeketh thou too the great hero of legend, or the grave of the hero of legend? Just as I thought. When once again the fiends appear, to hero's tomb retire, therein the hero's power for thine own self to acquire. Thou wert led here by the old adage, were thou not? As were we. Which would make us rivals. This being so, allow me to proffer a piece of advice. Look out behind thee! Turns around. Quickly, we must not allow him to reach the grave before us. Must we really resort to such underhanded means? How else is our esteemed rival to learn a true hero must learn to see through such simple ruses? Come! Their hair colors changed when they ran off. I thought I was seeing things last night, but it happened twice, so I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Okay. So there is a barrel over here. That's 56 gold coins. Go ahead, sorry. So 12. Okay. So the question is, how long before the one from the warlock is more useful than false life? Oh, and also false life requires an action, doesn't it? Well, yeah, to start it. I mean, that is a fair point. And then you've got the Celestial Warlock, which you can just give out temporary HP. It's a Dragon Scale, which gives bonus defense, which is probably better than the Rabbit's Tail that I'm currently using. The dark, it frightened me so. What would I not give to be safely home? I'm sorry, lady. Should already match it or exceed it. Okay, so it's one less, but yes, but it'll exceed it in 2 levels. To be fair though, the false life is you use your action to get the ability. So I mean, I guess that is useful in the instances that you you know, you don't have temporary HP already. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could always respec it later, I guess, so. Oh, I have made the executive decision that if you're okay with it, you can use the Purple Dragon Knight for the Air Princess. I'll say screw them getting rid of it. Because it looks really cool. So if you want to use it from the Unearthed Arcana, you can. It was supposed to be in the book though, but I don't know why they denied it us. It was so cool. We could have played as a dragon rider, Joe. Make a what? Well, it doesn't fit with the theme now, does it? Yes, but it doesn't make sense. Was it not you that said a joke's not funny if it doesn't make sense? Only to you. What? I got it, I got it. Don't stick your tongue out at me or I'll call Strega to bite it. Strega, I need you to bite Joe's tongue. Like, are you really gonna send Strega across the seas to carry out a tongue-biting hit? Absolutely, that's money well spent. I wish I had the kind of money to do something frivolous like that. Okay, there's the first mini medal. Let me pull up my log and mark that I have it. Thou scarest me not. Is that a guy or a girl? I can't really tell. Thou scarest me not, slime. Have at thee. Maybe it is a girl, given that they're afraid of a slime. Snort, blah 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 blah, snort, blah 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 blah. Hmm? Oh, sorry. I just like me to goo and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. I'm not a bad slime, really, slurp. I just like a midday snooze now and again. These lunar ticks are kind of creepy, though. Or lunatics. Yeah, I get it, lunatic. Ha 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 ha. Do you get it, Joe? Lunatic? Possibly.
Be gone!
Yep. I probably knocked it down to really low hit points. That was the dragon in the first adventure in Tyranny of Dragons. It's an ancient-looking gravestone. The inscription is faint, but Storm could just make it out, or just about make it out. I am Erdrick. Heed me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would seek the evil island visible from Tantagil's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to that accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I, too, did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hollowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. The journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart to you my greatest secret. Halt! Thou shalt not claim the hero's power. 'Twill be ours and no others. At last, we have found it. Mighty Erdrick's grave, and on it, his very own words. Let us see. Mia's ghost appearing. His? Excuse me? Though the darkness grows strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go forth. For this is the hero's greatest power, unwavering courage in the face of seemingly unsurmountable hardship. Courage? Is that all it saith? Come, there must be more. The location of a mighty sword or secret of a legendary magic. There is not. Curse it all, so the ancient adage was not but a lie. Perhaps not. After all, what enabled us to prevail this far if not courage? Well, courage and just a little underhandedness. I still beat you all here, though. Forgive us. In our desperation for the hero's power, we did not comport ourselves as perhaps we should have done. Please understand, 'tis the desire for vengeance that driveth us. Our village was the fiends attacked, and precious little now remaineth. Yet it is as I feared. 'Tis not the place of the likes of us to claim the mighty of heroes. Come, let us return home. But if fiends are not stopped, the evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them as mighty Erdrick once did. That is why I am here. It makes me think of this one part in Bleach where these enemies are like to Yamamoto. It's like, why do you have no security guards at the Squad 1 barracks? And he's like, what need for guards is there when I am here? And you know what? Fair point. Yamamoto is dangerous. Nope. Storm looks more closely at the gravestone. Part of it is covered in moss. He brushes away the moss and finds a further inscription. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the spear of light by whose power the darkness may be banished and the fiends repelled. I have entrusted it to the care of the king of Tantagil. Join forces with whomever of his line now sits upon the throne and see that its blessing is brought to bear. For if it is lost, the world will be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure it, for it shall be your salvation. Okay.
Cease!
Do I have the evac spell? I do not.
I have thee now!
It's kind of surreal to play this like the day after it came out on stream. I never got to play the original Dragon Quest game when, you know, it was first coming out. Well, I wasn't probably alive back then, or if I was very young. But I never got to actually play it when I was a child. So like, I'm actually most of my experience with Dragon Quest has been as an adult. Unlike Final Fantasy, which I have a lot more experience with from when I was a child. So. Yeah, so I guess while Joe is out, we can just quickly talk about what my future plans are. Like I said, I'm planning to do Dragon Quest XI as a Sunday stream in the near future. I also want to do Final Fantasy 16 at some point, but I think Dragon Quest XI will be my priority first. There's a secret spot over there, but let's go this way first. But after Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are done, now there is an embargo on streaming after a certain point in Dragon Quest 2, so if we don't finish Dragon Quest, or if we finish Dragon Quest 2 before the embargo lifts, I'll have to put the game on hold and come back to finish the rest later. So, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If it looks like we're going to, you know, finish the game well before the time, I don't know, I'll have to do some investigating and see how long it's going to be and stuff like that. Where was I going with this? After Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is done, we're going to be going back to LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga for our Friday series. We're going to finish that. I don't think I'm going to do a 100% run, but I'm going to get as much done as I can. And until I get to a point where I just can't stand it anymore. Although, with LEGO games, I find that's a lot higher of a bar than other games where it's just grindy.
Cease!
Alright, we've been there. There is a village across the bridge, which is what we want to go to next. Yeah, after LEGO Star Wars is done, we're gonna do Final Fantasy 3. Because it's time, and that way I'll have Final Fantasy 3. I'll have Final Fantasy 1 through 3 and Dragon Quest 1 through 3 all done. I'll have to look and see when Dragon Quest 7 is supposed to come out, because they're doing a remake of that as well, and it's supposed to be coming out, I think, within the next year or so. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll have to see. I don't know how long. I know Dragon Quest 7, the original one, was super long, but I think they're cutting it down a little bit so it's not quite as long. But if it's a 40-hour game, it'll probably be a Sunday game like Dragon Quest XI is going to be. So we'll keep an eye on that and decide what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's just a few things that I feel I should let you guys know. I think I've shared this before. There's a Seed of Strength there. Glad I grabbed that. We'll go ahead and use that. No point in holding on to it. Somewhere around here there's a mini medal too. Fa la 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 la, full dee roll roll. The dying sun, the gloaming glow, long lost, the home I once did know. And thou art? Storm, an admirer of my work, perhaps, yes. Oh ho ho, and thou hast pursued me all the way here. Thou art tenacious indeed, and plainly a fellow obsessed. I am of course Zaylan, descendant of Galen, he of the golden voice, the storied bard of legend. But I mean not to rest on the laurels of mine ancestor, very so though he was. I mean to strike out on my own. To seek out new veins of song as yet unmined. Though the climb I face is an uphill one, 'tis said that all Alfgard did shed a tear at the beauty of my forebear's fabled voice. Can such tales truly be based in fact? Perhaps, but can such feats be bettered? Only time will tell. Ahaha. Alas, I find myself somewhat uninspired of late. Though I once reveled in rebellion, in subversing that for which Galen was so well loved, I tread that path no longer. I seek inspiration instead in the opposite, in following in his footsteps, and those of mighty Erdrick, with whom he was so famously firm friends. And in the course of said following, I have heard quite the rumor. It seemeth that there is a place somewhere in Alfgard deeply connected to the hero of old, inexcusably and deeply tied to Erdrick's legend. And so I journey in search of it. Alas, I am no closer to finding it than I was when I first set out. Then thou art come here to this place doth surely signify thou art a man well travelled, good Storm. Shouldst thou happen upon such a place on thy travels, pray inform me of it. Sure. My wanderings too, take me hither and yon. Our paths shall surely cross again. Until then, friend, adieu. He's away. Oh, there's our second mini medal. That is a barrel, not a jar. Let me correct that. Nope. Barrel, not barrack. What the heck is a barrack? Okay. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, it's a cat. Meow. Mr. Cat, Mr. Cat, Mr. Kitty, Kitty Cat, Mr. Cat, Mr. Cat. Meowie, he's a cat. Ooh, it's a whip. That can be useful to, in some situations to attack a row of enemies instead of like attacking them one-on-one. But honestly, I think I'd probably want to use a spell. But what I can do is, if I ever run out of MP, I can use the whip instead. So maybe I'll throw that on my in my inventory. So as a backup, just in case I ever burn through all my mana. Gonna try to do an episode of the challenge run tomorrow, the energy weapons only. Well, we should be finishing up the main quest of Fallout 4. And then it'll just be preparations for Nuka World and wiping out the raiders, and then we're done, and we can move on to Starfield. There's a guard.
I know not who thou art, but I beg of thee, send word to Tantagel. The detachment dispatched in search of Princess Gwaelin is no more, but she was seen. The fiends did spirit her away across the swampland south of Kol. I fear I can endure no longer.
He has passed away.
We meet again, friend. But what is this? This man is a soldier of Tantagel.
He hath breathed his last. His wounds are truly terrible to behold.
Is this thy doing?
A message, thou sayest? The princess was taken across the swampland south of Kol.
Oh no.
Then we must go after her with all haste. Come! What are we waiting for?
But the party sent in search of the princess was comprised of our finest soldiers. Surely we will simply meet the same fate.
If thou art afraid, then away with thee homeward, coward! I will go to the princess's rescue, though I go entirely alone.
We cannot allow our comrades' deaths to have been in vain. We shall make for the swampland. You will remain here and see that this man is granted the burial he deserveth. Hie you thence to the castle and report on all that hath occurred here. Friend, I would ask a boon of thee also. News of these events will only stir discord among the people. I prithee, keep thy counsel. I understand that His Majesty had tasked thee with learning more of the hero of legend. I wish thee luck in thy quest. Now,
Captain! Canst thou continue?
Do not fret on my account. We have work to do. Come.
That's giving out quite a bit of experience there. Came back here for a specific purpose. Given that they're casting assist spells, are probably resistant to fire. Uh-oh. Dragonfly. Yeah, the fire probably wouldn't have been a good idea against them. Go ahead and cast a spell, heal. Level 11, woo! There it is, the skill shield. That's what I came for. Because I actually bought a skill shield in my my trial playthrough, and when I found that one, I was like, well, I didn't need to buy that. So now I know, and I didn't. I came and picked one up instead. Corpse Corporals. Come over here to the Shrine of Rain since we're in the area and get that out of the way. Now, those of you who watched the Dragon Quest III stream may know this place as the Tower of Rubus, but that's not what this is right now. It's the Shrine of Rain. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks, Darth Umi, 69. Thanks for coming in. Begone from here. I would speak with no one. The King of Tantagel told thee of this place, and thy name is Storm. I see. Then I cannot very well refuse thee. The royal line of that nation numbers among our closest allies in the preservation of the legacy of the hero of legend. It is we sages' duty to test those who would take on the hero's mantle, and should they prove themselves worthy, pass on to them these treasures. To that one who returneth to us the lyre of ire, a treasure long since lost, shall I bestow the staff of rain. Thus it was decided, and thus it shall be, should that day ever come. Alas, I doubt that it will. Why, thou asketh? For the forces of darkness have taken possession of the Spear of Light. Uh-oh. And, as the legends have it, mighty Erdrick could not have laid low the great evil without the spear's aid. Where is the wolf suit? It's on, you just can't see it in the clips. They've actually set it up so you look normal in the actual, cutscenes. When it switches back to normal, I'll be in the dog suit again. If the fiends now possess it, there is little hope for any of us. And I can't very well allow thee to go forth, knowing full well that thou standest not the faintest chance, and shall surely be defeated. Lo, the rain doth fall, and soon enough the sun too shall fade. Thou must needs abide here with me this night.
Hear me. Can you hear me? You must meet with Rubus, spirit of the land. With her protection, you might stand against the darkness. Seek out a means of summoning her, of bringing her back to us. The fairies will able to help you, as will of Tantagel. Must find them.
I have no idea. Thou sayest that a voice spake unto thee in thy dreams, and it bade you summon Lady Rubus. Knowest thee of her, of what manner of being she is? Of course. Aye, she's indeed mother unto this realm of Alefgard, and did raise up each mountain, and give form to every leaf and stone. And this place in which thou standest is a place whereas the fairies did once offer up their worship unto her. Long ago, mighty Erdrick did stand atop this tower, and there he did receive her blessing. Thence did the hero of legend go forth and vanquish the great evil. Alas, in time, the fairies did dwindle and fade, and the means of summoning Lady Rubus was lost to us. Yet it is not quite time to abandon all hope. For should her aid be thine, thou might yet stand against the evil that threatened us, even though it wieldeth the spear of light. Storm, I would have thee prove to me thy strength. Summon Lady Rubus, and I shall recognize thee as a true hero. Then, and only then, shall the staff of rain be thine. Hello, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. And we were getting the shortcut commands menu. Did I get a new ability? We still don't have safe passage yet, so we're not ready to go into the poison swamp area. Okay, somewhere in here there's a mini mill. Was it this way? I think it was this way. Yep, there it is. What's the stain of wrath? I misspoke. I meant to say staff of rain, but I completely messed that up. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. Unfortunately, I think we need the ultimate key to go through that door, or the magic key, or whatever, whichever one it is that opens any door. It's probably going to take 5 or 6 streams to beat the first game, because I think it's about 10 to 12 hours to beat the first one. It might be less, I don't know. I'm playing it personally in my private time too, so that way I have a better idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so that is done. There is a secret spot over there that I did not grab, so let's go back and grab that. Also, there's another location that's like tucked into that little mountainous area. I don't know if I've been to either of those locations previously. Well, that's the way you want to play this, huh? I will be right back. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. resistant, but not all that resistant, given that they are in pretty bad shape after one Sizz. I must have gotten a low roll that first time. Okay. Excuse me. Hey, at least that's a lot of money. Like, we're at 2,000 gold already. We got the dragon fry first. I know it's called a scorpion, but I keep wanting to call it a lemon scorpion because it's yellow. Like, is it lemon flavored? Okay, we're looking for a jar or something hanging from a tree or a barrel or something on the ground that I can interact with. Like, there should be something here. Although I guess it's possible there isn't anything here. Our hot springs known the realm wide, and our smith who can work any metal known to man. So is that coal that's in the mountains? Welcome, Joe. Oh, that is coal. Okay, I must have missed this on my first go around. Just, you know, walk up to a barrel and take 47 gold coins that are sitting on it and just walk off with them. What? Okay, since I had not previously found that one, I have added it to my spreadsheet so I know where it is. We got the steel broadsword, which boosts our attack power by 13. Full plate armor. I'll be honest, I am tempted by that steel broadsword, but I think I'm going to hold off because I've gotten a lot of stuff by pickups, and if I pick up a steel broadsword, I'm going to be really sad that I spent the 1,700 gold on it. Because gold is really hard to come by without just, like, grinding endlessly for it. Dragonlord. So, I run Dungeons and Dragons, Darth Umi, and one time for my birthday I ran a one-shot, and the entire premise of the one-shot was there was this little girl who was warning the party. It's like, watch out, there's a dragon! And so they thought, you know, she's just a cute girl with a lisp, she means dragon. No, this was a dragon. It was a wagon that was set up like a dragon. So it was like a construct that could breathe fire. And had, like, it functioned like a dragon, but it was a construct. No, that was a joke that you made where the bunch of hamsters were controlling Mecha Tiamat. Oh, the one shot you mean? Assemble and form Tiamat. I'll form ahead. I'll also form ahead. I am also forming ahead. Guys, you'll never guess what I'm doing. You're forming ahead? Damn it. Brave Storm, bearer of the blood of Erdrick, hero of legend, know that thou weapon will not serve to vanquish the Dragonlord. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more. I walked through poison for that. This is the hot springs. But I can't actually get in the hot springs. Fairy flute. I think that's a quest item. No, it's not. It's a regular item. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't even know what... It doesn't even do anything. Hold on. Spells, peep. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. It's not an important item, but it's... I'm not coming out of the water. You can't force me. What? You mean? What do you mean I still got like 40 minutes left in this stream? Dang it! There's a weapon merchant over here, but he doesn't really have anything better than what I'm currently using. Actually, well, no, I know where I can get a another headpiece, which is almost just as good. All right. Oh, look, the same spot as Dragon Quest 3, I think. Yeah. It's very possible. Oh, right, I don't have zoom yet. I'm gonna have to use a chimera wing to fly. Currently sending me back to Tanta jail. Okay. Storm, thou art returned to us, and what hast thou learned? I almost said learneth. Thou wishest to know if the rumors are true. If the Spear of Light, which Erdrick himself did gift unto us, hath been stolen. What arrogant nonsense is this? Whence did such groundless tittle-tattle originate? Please, good Chancellor, our friend here hath clearly done as he promised he would, and sought out knowledge of mighty Erdrick. The least we can do is share the truth in return. Aye, very well. Far be it from me to contradict thee, Majesty. Only in story order, like you can play them in 1, 2, 3 if you want to, but if you want the story to make sense, you played 3, 2, or 3, 1, 2. Yeah. The rumors are indeed true. Huh? Yeah, but now they've gone back and added references to 3 in 1 and 2, so. So it is correct to be able to play them in either order. The rumors are indeed true. The forces of evil have taken possession of the spear that it was our sacred duty to protect. And thus have fiends proliferated, and poisoned swampland and more besides. What of the princess, thou askest? So thou didst meet with the party sent to retrieve her? Then perhaps it's best that I tell all from the beginning. My beloved daughter is blessed with a great power. She is able to hear the voice of Almighty Rubus. And so it came to pass that several months since, oh, I forgot about this. She did receive a warning from the spirit of the land herself. Gwaelin.
Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel. It is to you, and only you, that I might speak. I am Rubus, mother to the land of Alefgard. And I hereby entrust to you a message. A foretelling of how this world might be saved. Listen well. A great darkness threatens Alefgard. Take the sphere of light in hand and seek out a place of safety. In time, one will come to you, a youth who bears the blood of Erdrick, hero among heroes. Impart to him this message that I entrust to you. Guide him on his quest. Bid him go.
I want to say that Princess Gwaelin is the canonic love interest of the main character of this game. I believe that the two of them get married, and then your descendants of the royal line are the ones you play as in Dragon Quest II. It was at just that time that the fiends had begun to appear and seemed certain to greatly trouble the land. And thus I chose to trust in the word of Almighty Rubus, and to instruct Gwaelin to reveal the message with which she had been entrusted to none but the hero himself. Then I did dispatch her along with a troop of my best soldiers to the Shrine of Rain. I had hoped that the sooner I sent her away, the safer she might be. Alas.
Princess, we have come far and fast. Perhaps it would be better if we rested.
We need not do so for my sake. Come, let us continue onward.
What is this power I sense?
It's the Dragonlord, who doesn't even look like a dragon.
Thou bearest the sphere of light, dost thou not? Princess Gwaelin of Tantagel.
Fiends! Protect the princess!
Oh god, the other soldiers were just completely obliterated. There's not even ashes left.
What is the meaning of this? Who art thou, rogue?
I am the Dragonlord, Master of Masters, King of Kings.
Master of Masters,
King of
of Kings. It's almost as
Thou
bad
art
as
naught
Lord
but
King
a
of Hell.
monster.
Know this, fair princess. The
I am
monster
the Lord
thou
King of
seest
Hell.
before thee is the true ruler of this world. All others are naught but pretenders. The sphere thou carriest is mine by right, and thou wilt return it to me.
'Tis the birthright of he who beareth the blood of heroes, and I shall relinquish it to no other.
So Rubus watcheth over thee. Then let us see whose power is the greater.
Unfortunately, the answer to that is quite obvious. It's the Dragonlords. And he has taken the Spear of Light.
Victory is mine. Perhaps thou might consider joining me. 'Twill be a sight worth seeing, I assure thee.
Never! A hero shall soon come, just as Lady Rubus foretold. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light shall see to that!
A hero? Let him come! Let them all come! All shall suffer the same fate at my hand! Majesty, might I suggest we take the princess, willingly or no? There is still much we might learn from her.
He technically isn't wrong. Well, yeah, you are correct. He isn't technically wrong.
Those of your accursed
Because the
ilk
Spear of
are
Light
ever
came from the Dragon
presumptuous.
Queen, and the Dragon Queen's child is the Dragon
Very
Queen.
well. Do as thou wilt. I have what I came for. Come, we return to the castle.
Back, fiend! Away with thee!
Princess!
Today's Baldur's Gate 3 episode for Miniature Nerd Joe is called How to Make Friends and Steal Their Clothes. Yeah, why does that not sound absolutely like a John thing to do? And so, just as thou didst learn on thy travels, the Spear of Light was taken from us, and my beloved daughter also. We have, of course, expended every possible effort in our attempts to regain both, but we are unable even to approach the accursed isle upon which the fiends dwell. And though we did send a party of our finest soldiers to seek the princess all across the realm, months have passed and they have found naught. Majesty, please, I beg of thee, do not give up hope. Fool, who art thou to speak of hope? Do I not dream every night of my darling daughter's safe return? But these are the dreams of a father, not of a king. As a king, I must think of my realm, of my world. And if manpower is to be expended, it must needs be expended on assaulting the Dread Isle and returning the Spear of Light to its rightful possessor. Storm, I fear I must ask yet more of thee. Wilt thou come to the aid of our cause once more? Yes. Full glad am I to hear it. I am ever in thy debt, good sir. Then I bid thee follow in Erdrick's footsteps once more. Legend tells of the hero of old did travel without hindrance throughout this world by the means of 3 keys. I would have thee gather them. One of these, the Thief's Key, has been discovered in the town of Galenholm. Hie thee there and seek it out. Until we meet again, brave Storm, may good fortune go with thee. Well, we remember what the Thief's Key meant last time. Also, since we're here, we may as well get a free health and magic top-up. If you come over here and talk to a guy over on this side of the building, he'll give you a free heal. Now, I don't know if you can abuse that, but it's like the best place to come for a quick heal in the game. Which, in the last game, it was ironically going home to your family's house in the first city. You could just heal up for free at home. But you don't have a home in this game, so you have to pay for an in-room otherwise, or most of the time. But if you know that that's there, you could just go and use that. So I guess I'll just use another Chimera Wing to jump to Galenholm, since it's... Oh hey, it's the guys from the cave. Gather ye round, good people. What you see before you is a key capable of opening any door, so long as that door be red in color. Aye, 'tis the self-same all-unlocking item once used by mighty Erdrick, the storied Thief's Key. Can it truly be? But this is a rare treasure indeed. How much might one expect to pay for such a thing? Might I compliment thee on thy knowledge and thy fine eye, sir? Thou hath a certain something about thee. Art thou perchance a hero of some renown? Nay, I... But, to return to the matter at hand, how much for the key? Were it anyone save thyself, good sir, I would not wish to part with it for less than full 1,000,000 gold coins. But to a hero known far and wide, it might aid thee in thy world-saving and general questing about. I might consider perhaps 800,000? No, nobody liked that. 800,000? This is too much, surely. Thou wouldst gouge us for profit, even as the world burneth before our very eyes. I, a Vrasius rogue, swindler, cheat! Come now. Did I not just offer a discount of full 200,000 coins? What manner of swindler would do such a thing, hmm? And besides, where is the harm in selling a thing for a price befitting its rarity? I understand full well that such a sum is not readily come by, but a certain moneylender of mine acquaintance would be more than happy to help, I am sure. In any case, I shall retire to the inn by the seaside, just south of here. There to await thee shouldst thou come to see sense, O mighty hero. I'm gonna have to go do something very unhero-like. We're gonna have to rob a man. You mean steal from the rich and give to the poor? I mean, Ant-Man did that too, didn't he? Isn't that what he did? Well, here I go committing petty crimes again. Oh boy, a swindler, yeah. Level 12, woo! We got Evac and Dragon Slash. No, it lets you flee from dungeons. It lets you instantly warp out of a dungeon.
Be gone!
There's another mini medal here. And there it is. Excellent. Mark that down on my chart. I should have 6 now if my counting is correct. Yes. You know, I'm not quite at the level I was the last time I did this, so... Unfortunately, lady, this is a game where you don't get party members, so I don't really have the luxury of taking anybody with me. Innkeeper, he's unconscious. Sir, art thou injured? What hath befallen thee? A strange fellow, entirely unclothed save for a mask. He entered unbidden and he took it, the thief's key, my treasure, my ticket to riches untold. He took it and escaped by the window. Wait, perhaps he wore a loincloth or some such similar garment, but never mind that. The villain stole my key. I fear, sir, that thou hast fallen foul of the one they call Robin Hood. He is a lord among bandits, who has terrorized the lands all about this place most mercilessly of late. See, I spake true. This Hood must be the rogue who did plunge my key into the depths of his drawers and depart without so much as a by thy leave. He fled southward, I saw it. Return it to me. Return my key. Robin Hood is no wayside bandit. He and his accomplices are hardened and desperate criminals. We must send word to Tantagel, and ask that a detachment of soldiers be dispatched. A detachment from Tantagel? Nay, sir. We cannot possibly. Thou wishest thy key to be returned to thee, dost thou not? Wherefore wouldst thou refuse such a course of action? Well, the key, it came to me by other than standard means. If such were to be investigated, I might be invited to spend some time in the jail. So please, I beg of thee, no detachments. Alas, it is that or nothing, I fear. Gah! 800,000 gold coins gone. Perhaps you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. Karma's a bitch, isn't she? Ah, there's the other middle. Roadside inn. Yes. Listen, look at Storm actually keeping track of this so we don't have to try to keep track of it later. Or play guesswork on it later. I might have to wait for the BG3 episode tomorrow because it's an hour and 17 minutes long and I've got other stuff I want to do tonight. I gotta watch my episode of One Piece, I gotta take a shower, I want to play some Outer Worlds. Now we're getting more experience. We'll catch up pretty quick. Nameless ruin. Ruby wristband. Oh hey look, it's Zaylen again. We'll talk to you in a minute, sir. All that I wish for is to die here along with my home, and the monsters did so savagely waste. Pray leave me alone. Poor lady. It seemeth our paths are ever fated across, good storm. It warmeth my heart to see a friendly face in such surroundings. This place which we are now stand was once a staging point for all the merchants of the realm. But now it is as thou seest. Shall all mankind's great settlement soon fall to the fiends as this once bustling town did? And if such is our fate, what meaning is there in bringing new works of song into being? No, he's just repeating the same thing he said just a second ago. What? That's the only reason she said it. Like, Nami and Sanji would not work as a couple, I don't think. But then again, I'm very biased towards Nami and Luffy, so... Like, not even the part where, like, he gives her his hat to hold on to. Or the part where she was crying and begging Luffy for help, and Luffy goes completely rage mode on the fishman. I mean, you're correct, but it just... I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that builds into it.
Nah,
well, you haven't
boss,
seen for
it's
yours.
too dangerous, boss.
Or for... You haven't seen your thing that'll make you make the ship, but... I've seen enough evidence that I
if thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another thing coming.
And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another thing coming yourself.
Well, to be fair, my mindset towards the two of them changed
State
more
thy
when
business.
I finished the series, so...
Hast thou come here looking to pinch our treasure?
Yes.
Thou shameless rogue! Come here and let me pummel thee!
We're fighting Robin Hood, a man who should be arrested for indecent exposure. You gotta beat the Oodlums first because they can heal him, so you don't want that happening. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's heal up real quick.
I cannot fall.
Now ain't half bad.
Not today.
Mr. Fantastic's body, is it made of rubber?
I pulled my finger out. Enough! Enough!
Yeah, no,
I
Luffy's body is
surrender!
rubbery. Which is why he's immune to. Was the lightning, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got the zoom spell, excellent.
Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt spare me, wilt thou not? I swear upon my soul to mend my wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
Sure.
Cheers, ears. Verily thou art a saint. I'm Robin Hood, by the way. What do they call thee, pal? 'Tis a fine old name, that. Yeah, I like it.
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key for doing some heroic bits and bobs, I suppose.
Surely thou dost not believe this twaddle, boss?
Well, the
Did you call
thing
me a
is,
twaddle?
see, this Erdrick, the hero who did save the world all them years back, worked for one of me ancestors, as it happens. Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact.
That's not what happened at all.
Verily.
Cool.
And if
Don't
our friend here
don't
truly
believe
is
him.
descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils, that explaineth how come he just duffed me up so good.
Or you're like
Behold,
really weak.
the thief's key, heirloom of my storied line. Since thy family and mine go way back, I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition. Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade, who hath gone and got himself proper lost.
Forsooth, boss, thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Well, what sayest thou, cuz? You up for it?
Sure.
Nice one! Verily thou art probably descended from heroes.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there what useth magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway, be lucky, eh?
Alright, so we are actually at time, so I am going to head back to save, and we're gonna call it a session. Alright, well guys, thanks for joining me tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Friday for more of Dragon Quest I HD2D Remake. Of course, I will hope to see you tomorrow. I'm going to be trying to do a Fallout 4 Energy Weapons Only run episode at some point. I don't know exactly when I'll try to get around to that, but I'll try to do it. Also, Sunday, more of the Outer Worlds 2 as the Mad Professor, so I hope you'll join me for that. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.